or something?
Nah, you're off. And you've been off for a few days now. Whatever it is, we could talk about it, but
What you mean, bro? I mean, is that why you bugging? Yo, bro, I'm fine. Let's go.
Nah. Listen. I was editing footage earlier. Camera don't lie, bro. Like, I'm seeing it. You know what I mean? Like, it's coming through on the camera.
All right. Yeah, I mean, I know I shouldn't care, but for some reason...
Care about what?
If bragging were a stat the NBA tracked, MP would be all-time leader in quadruple doubles, points, assists, boasts, and baloney. Zan, I've never even eaten bologna. And then he goes on to talk about, for all his talk about how great he is, how often does he show up against a contender? Bro, he's always picking...
I can read it, bro.
Stat padding?
Listen. This is Franco Lassie. This is where he lives. Why are you playing this game?
Because he has clout, bro. I mean, he can say whatever lie he wants and it's gonna reach millions. But it doesn't matter. Because tonight I'm gonna kill two birds with one stone.
And what does that mean?
That means that this is the best team we're facing this half of the season.
Mm-hmm.
We beat them, and I play well. No one can say I was stat padding.
All right. That sounds like one bird, but I'm lost on the second one. What's the other?
That comes at the post-game press conference. I'm headed straight for Frank's big fat mouth.
All right. Let's share some of this energy with your fans out there, man. You ready?
I was born ready.
We've got a battle of the big men inside, Clark. Both teams with talented front courts.
Well, these teams rely heavily on their 4 and 5 guys, Kevin. It's going to be, I think, a lot of fun to watch. So keep that isolated Cam on the paint area. That's where most of the action is going to take place.
It's been a while since MP has been challenged to tally more assists than his opponents. How would you rate his progress so far?
MP has been attached to the mission, right? He's been on the lookout for making the right play most possessions. That repetition bodes well for accomplishing his goals as a passer.
And the starting group for the Spurs, Fox and Castle are their guards. In the post, it'll be Sohan with Wembanyama. And it's Vassell in at the small forward. Now, here's MP. Following the missed shot by De'Aaron Fox. Shoots from 12. Giannis, no good. San Antonio with the ball. And this is the first season matchup for them against this Milwaukee team.
Yeah, and a bit of a revenge game for them as they were swept in the 2-game season series from last year.
And, you know, they might not be in the same conference, but as with any top team, they want to show they can compete with the best teams out of conference, too.
Beautiful reverse jam right there.
Use the rim to protect the ball, I think.
Outstanding awareness and a terrific finish.
And the basket by Vassell.
Well, not shy about bringing it inside. Vassell is comfortable around the hoop.
And when you think about the greatest players, Clark, in Bucks history, it comes down to Kareem Abdul-Jabbar and Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Yeah, I think that's where the list probably starts and ends. I mean, both of those guys led the Bucks to championship seasons and multiple MVP awards as well. But it's hard for me to say this, but maybe Giannis has a slight edge over Kareem. He's the all-time leader in points, rebounds, assists, and blocks for the Bucks.
And about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Now Castle. His last outing, he had 18 points, 4 on the shot clock, and stolen by Portis.
Active hands prevented an easy bucket that time.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And, you know, you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
Here's Fox after the basket by Milwaukee. In the corner, Sohan with it. Pass to Wembanyama. Shot clock at 5. Shoots over Portis. Wembanyama gets the bucket.
Man, this kid has all the confidence in the world. Wembanyama stayed under control just in time to beat the clock.
MP passes to Hardaway. The Bucks working the ball around. And Giannis gets it to go on the assist by MP.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Fast break, Milwaukee. Here's Rollins. Pass to Antetokounmpo. It drops for his third basket. He's missed only one shot.
Nice start as he's knocked down 3 of his first 4 and has hit the ground at high speed.
Now let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Well, MP in the last matchup against Washington was a man on a mission. He dropped in 16 points and just played hard, notching a double-double. Performances like his are why they have been an absolute force on the hardwood. We'll see if they can keep rolling, guys.
Great stuff, Allie. We thank you. You're right. He was a one-man wrecking crew in that one.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same attitude tonight.
Yeah, you know, every night's different. They may try to double him. It might force him to adjust or force him to make plays with the pass instead. We'll see.
Spurs trail by 5. Vassell outside. Fires the 3. Rebounded by Hardaway.
Hey, it was a good look, one he normally capitalizes on.
And Portis throws it down.
Taking those long strides, Portis able to get a good shot off.
San Antonio's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them. This game coming on the heels of the win against the Kings.
Mental toughness on the road. The arena was rocking, but they just got down to business and never let up.
Well, you know, it takes character, poise, toughness to win on the road, and that's exactly what they showed last game.
Looking at who's out there now for the Spurs. Johnson, he's checked in for Vassell, and it's Harper in for Castle. On the wing, MP. Pass to Rollins. Now Hardaway. Guarded by Fox. Nice shot by Portis. Portis has got 6 points.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
You know, nothing makes a coach happier than selflessness on the basketball court.
Now Giannis. After Keldon Johnson missed from long range. On the wing, MP. Covered by Johnson. On the clock. And Antetokounmpo inside. Defended by Sohan. Hardaway kicks to MP. Over in the corner, Antetokounmpo. Second chance effort. Good, and the assist goes to MP. Caldwell's got his 7th assist in the game. Spurs trail by 9. low. Here's Wembanyama.
Wembanyama is a specimen going at the rim there with a purpose.
And so now a timeout called by Doc Rivers. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Kyle Kuzma's checked in for Portis. A.J. Green comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Johnson, he's checked in for Tim Hardaway Jr. And Anthony subbed in for Rollins. San Antonio also making some changes. Luke Cornett, he's checked in for Wembanyama. Alexander comes in for Sohan. And Castle is subbed in for Fox.
A bigger guard, 6'6" Castle, can just overwhelm defenders. Impressive for his age.
The shot's good from Kuzma.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Very high percentage so far, and if you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it.
Cornett finds Johnson from 12 feet out. Again, the Spurs good for two.
And going old school on him, Johnson with the mid-range, a rarity in today's NBA.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. MP outside. Kuzma with the screen for MP. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Took that orange right to the rack, and they just let him go by.
Steps back. Here's Johnson. And it comes off the front of the rim. Giannis Antetokounmpo, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Bucks. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. We'll return shortly. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. A different look for Milwaukee. Giannis Antetokounmpo's checked in for Green. MP comes in for Johnson. And Rollins subbed in for Aaron Holiday. And San Antonio with the change here too. Vassell, he's checked in for Johnson. MP out there with Kyle Kuzma. And then there's Antetokounmpo. Then there's Rollins. And it's Anthony in at the shooting guard. That's the 5 on the floor for the Bucks. Pass to Castle. From downtown. Rebound, Milwaukee. They defeated the Wizards in their last game.
Yeah, I felt like they attacked, but with a purpose. They knew what they wanted to accomplish coming in.
Well, it really shows the trust they have in one another. I love how they got after it, and you could feel that they were playing for each other.
That's it, and the Milwaukee leaders cut down to 9 in the bucket from Alexander.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening. And always a bit of risk on those long passes. Lucky that he couldn't come up with it there.
The Spurs making a switch here. Antetokounmpo finds Kuzma. The Bucks working the ball around. Right side, Antetokounmpo shoots over Cornett. And Giannis gets it to go on the assist by MP. Caldwell's got 10 assists here tonight. So active. Rollins against Fox. Six on the shot clock. The Spurs need to get a shot off here. And the basket by Vassell.
Fox with the incredible penetration there, able to find the open teammate.
Vassell against MP. Pass to Giannis. Here's Rollins. On the wing, MP. Antetokounmpo inside. He's covered by Cornett. And Giannis gets it to go.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Hey, Kevin. Well, the Spurs are on the rise. Victor Wembanyama said, quote, "I've been on board since day one. We know it's not going to be a straight line. There will be ups and downs. This is not easy, but I'm very confident in the will that my guys have. The long term is never being questioned." Guys, back to you.
They'll get there for sure. All right, Allie, thank you for the report.
and they're passing the ball very crisply here.
And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. For some changes. Portis is checked in for Kyle Kuzma. Hardaway is subbed in for Anthony. Victor Wembanyama is checked in for San Antonio. Harper comes in for Stephon Castle. And we've heard some coaches complaining about players getting away with traveling. Is that something, Greg, the league needs to clean up?
Well, it's inevitable that a few of those calls are going to be missed. But listen, you'd rather have that than officials whistling travels that didn't happen.
Caldwell passes to Hardaway. And here is Portis. Good, and the assist goes to MP. And now it's a 12-point Bucks lead. Spurs have gone 5 of 11 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. A pass to Fox. This one for 3. Bangs home the trifecta. Fox has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Bucks leading by 9. Giannis kicks to Portis. Giannis high post.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
The rejection by Wembanyama. Harper with the ball. Hardaway picks him up. Three-pointer, Fox hits it from three-point range. Fox has got a pair of triples in the second now for San Antonio. On the wing, MP. Covered by Vassell. MP kicks to Giannis. Portis sets the pick for Giannis. 5 to shoot. Wow, Giannis with a strong finishing shot.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Here's Fox. Back to Vassell. Out of bounds. Milwaukee takes possession. These are the players who had the most success from deep last season. MV is number 1.
And getting that spot at the top of the list was such a huge accomplishment. What a year it was for him from behind the arc.
And the Spurs with some changes. Jeremy Sohan comes in for Luke Cornett. And Castle is subbed in for Harper. Pass to Portis. MP outside. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Good, and the assist goes to MP. And now an 11-point Bucks lead.
Love that from Antetokounmpo. No hesitation.
A shot by Wembanyama, no good. Milwaukee's gotten both of their three-point attempts to go down here in the second quarter. Takes the 13-footer, and it's Giannis missing. Spurs trail by 11. Castle finds Fox. Pass to Vassell. Hits the target from 18 feet. Vassell's got 10 points in the game. And so it's Milwaukee. Ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here.
Let's grab it up and get ready for your pocket fight.
Hey folks, as we get going with our halftime recap, first order of business, the injury status report. And just for a moment here, I was wondering, if you guys were playing in the league today, which current player would you most like to team up with?
That's tough, Ernie, but I got to pick Wemby. Playing alongside of him, that's just going to be too good to pass up.
Well, I'll tell you what, May 19th.
And turning our attention to the first half of our game tonight, bit of a rocky start for the San Antonio Spurs. And that is a wrap. Now let's send you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. You look at Antetokounmpo in this one. He's been everywhere.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
Milwaukee leading by 9. On the court right now for the Spurs. In the post, it'll be Sochan with Wembanyama. Filling the perimeter spots are Castle and Vassell. And it's Fox in at the 1. Back to MP. 5 on the clock. The 10-footer. And it's Giannis missing. Spurs trail by 9. Sochan with the ball. Hardaway picks him up. Sochan, the pass to Fox. And it's Vassell in the corner. The putback high over the top. Wembanyama.
Yeah, you have to be aware of Wembanyama on the boards. Really keep a body on it.
The Bucks shooting wonderfully up to this point. 67%. To the inside. Portis. And Portis throws it down.
Have some guts and guile to take it to the bucket strong despite the big fella standing in the way.
Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. Pass to Sochan. To the paint. He's looking for Wembanyama and finds him.
And this is what you want to see. Wembanyama attacking with authority inside.
On the wing, MP. Covered by Vassell. They push it up 4 on 3. Here's Fox. Castle finds Fox. Count the basket. Fox has got 8 points.
Man, I like how confident Fox is inside. I mean, awesome. Absolutely awesome. Getting good position close to the basket.
Back to Giannis. Stolen. In transition, here come the Spurs. Here's Fox. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. And that's 10 points for De'Aaron Fox.
He relishes his role in this offense, and he's a natural leader, too.
And so now a timeout called by Doc Rivers. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust.
Here comes your Fox
And here's a look at some numbers for De'Aaron Fox. Bucks leading by 3. In Vassell in the corner. Out of bounds. Milwaukee takes possession.
Looking now at the numbers, good size off the bench.
Space invader, a big guy who simply holds his ground and makes opponents work around him. That's good stuff.
MP outside. And here's Giannis. 23 points in the game. Lock at 6. Hardaway for 3. And it's Antetokounmpo picking up the assist. Hardaway's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Oh, my goodness.
Man. Here in Fox.
And practice is paying off. Vassell has worked so hard to get his shooting dialed in.
And a good-looking view of that throwdown from the AT&T Connected Cam. And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for Milwaukee. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Pass to Rollins. Bucks passing it around. MP kicks to Antetokounmpo. No good with the triple. Spurs trail by 4. It's Fox with the drive. And the speed of De'Aaron Fox. Wow. He gets up the court in a hurry.
And you combine his water bug quickness with the towering size of Wembanyama. It's a 1-2 punch that promises to confound opponents for years to come.
He throw good, Fox.
And Fox has a lot of game. I mean, really good at distributing the ball, getting into the lane, and getting his guys involved. When you send somebody like him to the line, it's pretty much easy money.
To the middle. It's stolen by Wembanyama. Here's Castle. And Fox gets it to go. Fox has got the game tied up here for the Spurs.
Wow, he is lighting it up here in the second half.
Master Rollins. To the inside. From 8. Rebound, San Antonio. San Antonio with the ball. They're on a 14-5 run here. It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie Laporte.
Hey, Victor Wembanyama is trying to gain strength, but he said it's important not to lose your mobility. So bulking up is not a good word. It's more being stable. That's the way to keep going. I don't need to bulk up. I need to get my core stronger. I need to get solid. Kevin?
That approach makes sense. All right, Allie, thank you for the report.
And few defenders to ever play in this league have the ability to slow Wembanyama inside.
Kyle Kuzma's checked in for the Bucks. Johnson's checked in for San Antonio. MP looking around. Pass to Hardaway. Takes the 3. Kuzma can't get it to go. The Spurs have gone 7 of 10 on their field goal attempts here in the third. Here's Wembanyama. And the layup's good off the glass. Wembanyama has got the lead up to 2 now for San Antonio. Collins the pass to Portis. A 3 from MP. MP, that triple is down the hatch.
The defense has to understand the scouting report on MP. He can make you pay from deep.
With the bounce pass. And Wembanyama throws it down.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think.
That's exactly how you send it. 2 hands and down.
Here's MP. He has 7. Kuzma, left side. No good on the 3. Kuzma's gone 2 for 6 from the floor so far. Castle on the wing. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Portis. And some changes here for the Bucks. Green, he's checked in for Portis. Johnson comes in for MP. And Anthony subbed in for Rollins. San Antonio also making some changes. Third substitution here for Milwaukee. Portis, he's checked in for Kyle Kuzma. Giannis Antetokounmpo comes in for Green. MP's checked in for Johnson. And Rollins subbed in for Anthony. Then for the Spurs, Jeremy Sohan's checked in for Luke Cornett. And it's Vassell in for Johnson. Harper the pass to Wembanyama. Here's Vassell. That drops. Nice feed that time from Wembanyama. Vassell's got 10 points here in the second half. Portis will function as the pivot with Antetokounmpo by his side. Rollins is out there with Tim Hardaway Jr. And it's Caldwell in at the 3. That's the group for Milwaukee right now.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
And that one drops. Wembanyama's got 19 points.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
That's not the kind of streak you want to be part of defensively. Tighten it up, fellas.
And here's MP for 3. And he's good on the 3 ball. And he's now got the double-double. 10 points and 16 assists. And stolen by Portis. Pass to Rollins. And he makes good on the way.
And he's been passive today, but maybe that's what he needs to get him going. Because for them to be successful, he's got to be a little more selfish.
Outside Vassell. The three doesn't go. Bucks trail by 12. MP with it. He's picked up by Harper. Oh, and he cannot get the layup.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Jumper is off.
Defense practically daring him to take that shot in. It worked out for him.
Now MP. Down he goes for three.
At this stage of his young career, MP knocking down jumpers, that is very encouraging.
Spurs leading by 9. And so it's Mitch Johnson calling timeout. He's not taking any chances. He wants to huddle them up right away. San Antonio making a switch here. Fox is checked in. Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Over the last break, I listened in on Mitch Johnson's huddle, and he encouraged them to stay focused and not get complacent, saying we worked too hard to get this lead and we're not going to give it up now. Stay connected, play smart, let's get this win. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, Allie. MP comes right back with a three.
MP nailing the comeback triple. You gotta love that guy's competitive spirit.
San Antonio's gone beyond the arc 7 times here in the fourth and been successful 3 times. Good on the basket.
They're taking it right into the teeth of the defense, and it's a defense that's starting to look frustrated.
Well, they should be. I mean, it has not been a good performance for them at that end of the floor.
And here's Wembanyama. He'll bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. Fox. Rebounded by Antetokounmpo. Bucks trail by 11. On the wing, MP. Covered by Vassell. MP. It's good.
What an incredible game so far for MP. He's showing no signs of slowing down.
And San Antonio shooting about 59% from the floor offensively.
Weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
San Antonio leading by 8. Fox with it.
And look at how Fox is able to force the issue there, keeping the pressure on, and just seems to keep the defense on its heel.
Fox hits them both. There's 47 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's MP. And he does not hit. Vassell. Oh, great touch off the pass.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yep.
For 3. Knocks down the 3.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
And he gets it to go. And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
And that about wraps it up. Alongside Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan. And as always, we appreciate you joining us right here tonight on 2K. We'll see you later.
Frank.
Impressive stat line, MP, but it comes in another loss. What do you have to do to make sure your production leads to wins against quality opponents?
Frank, I know you like to build your narratives off of this stuff, but it's just one game. And we didn't get it done today, but it's not like we never beat good teams, you know? We got to keep working, keep getting better, and hope for a different outcome next time.
Thanks for playing into my narrative.
Back here, MP.